Hello guys, once again welcome back to another exciting episode of EPL Match Week 24. As usual, my name is Dennis Keton, and as we always do before we start Match Week 24, on your screen there you can see the results of Match Week 23. Yes, a lot happened in Match Week 23, guys. Key among them, maybe if I can just mention, Chelsea lost to Mancity by 3-1. Arsenal won by 1-0, a match which both teams actually got red cards. On the other side, Manchester United were able to win their match against Fulham 1-0. The Butcherman did what he does best. Tottenham lost surprisingly to Leicester. I don't know whether it's surprisingly right now because they are not consistent. Basically, that should be it. Everton, once again, guys, they did well under Moyes. They won their match by a solitary 0-0. Then, of course, the surpriser of that match week was the match between Bournemouth and Nott'M. Guys, that match was exciting. Bournemouth actually won that match by, was it 5 goals? Yes, 5-0, because Quintana scored a hat-trick, Kluivert scored another goal, so it was a goal galore in that match. Yes, so guys, that was the highlight of how match week 23 was. So let's get straight to match week 24. Early kickoff, guys, will be Nottingham Forest versus Brighton. As the two teams are going to meet, guys, remember, these two teams, they always have exciting games whenever they meet. In the first leg, I believe the two teams drew. Right now, Nottingham Forest are coming to this match after losing to Bournemouth by 5-0. On the other side, Brighton also lost their match. So the two teams are going to face each other. It's not going to be easy. I feel like Brighton, they are wounded. And the same way as Nottingham Forest are wounded, both of them actually want to grab points. So on this one, guys, without wasting your time, I feel like Nottingham Forest have a vendetta and they really need to come back and to confirm that it was just a mistake which happened against Bournemouth. So they will be at home. And this one I'm going to give them a 3-1 win, guys. Then the next match would be Bournemouth versus Liverpool. Yes, Bournemouth, the informed Bournemouth. Bournemouth has been in a winning streak, and they have actually been scoring many or multiple goals by now. So the last match, as I've just told you, they won by 5 goals, guys, to 0. They're coming to face Liverpool also. Liverpool, a team also who won their last match by 4-1. So as the two teams are going to meet, guys, considering that these two teams have been performing well of late, Liverpool are currently seated at position 1 with 53 points, and they really want to increase the gap considering that a team like Mancity are on the rise up. So this team, guys, as they're going to meet, I feel like Liverpool are not going to have it easy, remembering that in the first leg also it was another exciting match when the two teams met. So this time round, as they're going to meet, I feel like Liverpool wants to revenge, but Bournemouth have been fond of winning against bigger teams this season. They have won against Mancity, they have won against Arsenal, they have won against, I think, Manchester United. So I think they are not afraid of facing bigger teams than them. So having said that, I feel like Quintana and Kluivert are boys on form, guys. They are doing very well. At the back, they have players like Hudson, who is very strong and very solid at the back and ensuring that they keep their defense very tight, and of course being led by their keeper, guys. On Liverpool side, Liverpool are coming to this match after losing their match in the Champions League, guys, by 3-2, something which was unexpected, but it is what it is. This is football. They lost it, though they have already qualified to the next stage, of course, in the Champions League. So I don't know whether that is going to be a motivation for Bournemouth or it's going to be a motivation for Liverpool to actually correct the wrongs which they did. But either way, guys, brace up for a very entertaining and a very great match. So this is a match whereby I'm going to give it a 2-2 draw. Then Everton versus Leicester. Everton have won 2 consecutive games under Moyes, and this time round they will be at home welcoming Leicester. Leicester, a team that will be motivated, especially after winning against Tottenham by 2-1. Everton are coming into this match after winning their immediate match by 1-0. So the two teams are going to meet. I feel like it's not going to be an easy one, but I feel like Everton are going to utilize their home advantage and continue winning and continue improving from where they left. So this one give Everton a chance to win it by 1-0. Then Ipswich Town versus Southampton. Both teams are coming into this match after losing their matches, so as they are going to meet, it's not gonna be an easy one. Both teams are at the bottom, and both teams actually want to grab some points to help them go, guys, to escape the relegation battle. So the two teams, guys, are going to meet. I feel like I'm gonna give the home team an advantage to win this by 2-1. Then Newcastle versus Fulham. Newcastle are coming to this match after winning their game, of course, in Match Week 23. On the other hand, Fulham lost to Manchester United in spite of playing a very beautiful match, but it is what it is. They lost that match. So Newcastle are back. Newcastle are actually scoring goals and doing everything they know how. Under the leadership of Isak at the front, they are scoring and converting a lot of goals, guys. So as the two teams are going to meet, I feel like it's going to be an entertaining match. Newcastle wants a revenge, considering in the first leg, Fulham was able to won their match against them by 3-1. So this time round, Newcastle will be at St. James Park, and they are hoping that they will pull a surprise, though it's not gonna be easy. So for me, this one allow me to give it a 1-1 draw. Then the last match on Saturday will be Wolves versus Aston Villa. Yes, Wolves are coming into this match after losing to Arsenal by a solitary goal to nil. They had a chance of winning that match, especially after Arsenal got an early red card, but they bungled it, guys. They also ended up getting a red card in that match, which made the match end 1-0 with 10 men against 10 men. So if they're going to face Aston Villa, a team that, by the way, they won their match. So I feel like Aston Villa have a point to prove in this one. So Aston Villa should be able to win this match by 3-1. On Sunday, we have other matches, guys. So the first match will be a London derby, Brentford versus Tottenham. Yes, Brentford are coming into this match after a game in Match Week 23. On the other side, also Tottenham lost their match, guys. So to Leicester. So the two teams are going to meet, guys. It's not going to be an easy one. Mbeumo, Wissa, these boys needs to be back. On the other side, Tottenham also has some few injuries, as you can see on your screen, guys. But I hope it's going to be an entertaining match. So as the two teams are going to meet, guys, this one is going to be crazy. Tottenham, you really don't know when they are up. They won their match in the Europa League by, was it by 3 goals? Yes. So as they're going to meet Brentford away, the GTC Stadium, this is crazy. I don't know even what to say, but allow me to give it a 2-2 draw. Then the Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. Remember, Crystal Palace have been able to win against Manchester United. They won against Manchester United last season, both home and away. This season, when they were at home, they forced a draw. So Manchester United actually have been wanting to win against Crystal Palace for a minute. I don't know whether this is one of those teams like Brighton who are used to playing against Manchester United in a certain way, and they kind of give Manchester United trouble and problems whenever they are playing. But what I can assure you guys, it's not gonna be an easy one. Crystal Palace will be coming into this game trying to give their best, considering that by now they know how to play against Manchester United. So this one, guys, I'm gonna give it another draw, another 1-1 draw, guys. Arsenal versus Mancity, of course, the match of the moment, the match of the hour, the match of the weekend, guys. So these two teams have played a record 55 games, guys, with Arsenal winning a record 24 games, Man City, I believe, 19. So the last time these two teams met, of course, we all remember Arsenal had a chance to win it, but they bungled it in the 90th plus 8 minute when John Stones did the unthinkable and scored an equalizer. So that match ended 2-2. In the previous season, Arsenal had actually won one match 1-0, then the other one they drew. So as they face each other once again, I feel like the new Man City are kind of back. Man City are coming into this match after winning against Chelsea, guys, in Match Week 23 by 3-1. Haaland scored a goal in that match week. Also, they won in the Champions League and managed to escape relegation from the group stages, guys. They won their match by 3-1. Yeah, they once again came back, guys. So I don't know whether this is to say that Man City are coming back slowly but surely, but yes, I can confirm to you. I watched the game against Chelsea, which they were playing, and that man That guy whom they signed at the front, Mamouche, that boy has a future. That boy is playing very, very, very well. So guys needs to be on the watch out for Mamouche. So as the two teams guys are going to meet, I think it's gonna be an easy one. Arsenal will be having the pride of being at home, guys, at the Emirates Stadium, and they will want to protect their home fort. So I don't know whether the Gunners will actually win against the Citizen this time round, but what I'm assured of, it's gonna be a crazy and a big, big, big game. Arsenal wants to close the gap with Liverpool on the other side. Man City also wants to continue climbing on the top of the table. So let's see how it goes. But this one, it's gonna be a battle of the Titans. But I'm gonna favor another draw here. 1-1 draw. Clearly, it's going to be a weekend of draws. It's a double game week, guys. On Monday, we have the last match of match week. It's not really the last match, but we have Chelsea versus West Ham. The last time Chelsea met West Ham, the match ended 3-0. Chelsea won that match. Then, mind you, Chelsea are coming to this match after losing their match, guys. They lost their match to Mancity by 3-1. On the other side, West Ham drew their match. So, as the two teams are going to meet, I feel like London derbies are always tough, but this one I feel like the London boys, the Blues, Chelsea will actually have to give their all to win it, because pressure is piling on to whether they are going to finish in the top 4. So they better start by winning this match continuously as they progress. So I'm going to give Chelsea another chance to win it by 3-1. Then on Wednesday the 12th, Everton versus Liverpool. Yes, you all guys remember this match was not played in the first leg because it was postponed. That day there was a lot of snow, and the match was postponed because of poor visibility, and it couldn't happen. So they're coming to face each other this time round on Wednesday, guys, the 12th, Everton versus Liverpool. So remember, last season Everton was able to, the last match Everton won against Liverpool by 2-0. So as they are going to come into this game playing with Liverpool, they're coming at a moment whereby they are under new coach Moyes, and they're actually on a winning streak, and they will really want to prove a point. They have a very solid defense, and they're playing very organized, in a very organized manner. On the other side, Liverpool don't want to leave any stone unturned. They really want to win each and every match that they come across. So that means that it's gonna be a crazy one, and Salah is currently the top scorer with 18 goals, and he will actually be envying this match and ready to pounce and ready to win, because he's fond of scoring in such type of matches. So having said that, guys, I feel like I'm still gonna give it to Liverpool away to get a win of 3-1, and that will be it, guys. So that should be it for Match Week 24, guys. Thank you for always keeping it the Gatekeepers TV, your #1 podcast channel dealing with sports, education, and entertainment. So until next time, guys, please continue keeping it the Gatekeepers, and don't forget to subscribe and share our content across. Thank you so much. Let's meet in Match Week 25. Otherwise, I'm your super host at Dennis Keton, and I am out.